Hi INFJs and Autistic INFJs, welcome back to my channel. Do you ever feel like no matter what you do, you just don't quite fit in? This was me like until my late 30s. I remember being in grade school, like grade 2 or 3, and going into the bathroom and looking in the mirror and just telling myself to stop being that stupid me. Stop being you. And that's exactly what I did. I stopped being me. I masked, had no clue who I was. I didn't know what I'd like to do. Everything was for everybody else. And I thought the problem was me for most of my life until late 30s, close to being 40 years old. I thought the problem was me, but it wasn't me. It was a system I was trying to fit into. And today, that's what we're going to talk about. We're going to have a little conversation about why it feels society forces us as INFJs and autistic INFJs, as neurodivergent individuals, why it feels that society forces us to hide. And I hope that you walk away feeling more courageous to embrace who you are, knowing that you were never the problem, that it's the system that's the problem. So it's going to be a little bit different of a video today, but I hope that it gives you something to think about. So if you're new to my channel, welcome. My name's Trina. I'm an INFJ and I'm also autistic. I created this channel with hopes of helping people like myself feel seen, heard, and understood. I also help INFJs and autistic INFJs heal self-love through classes, coaching, and community. So welcome to my channel. I hope you find it helpful. If you're returning, I'm glad you came back. I'm grateful for all my viewers. You guys are amazing. I invite you, if you haven't yet, to like this video and subscribe to my channel. I would appreciate the support. Also, my videos are completely unedited, so any oopses I keep in there, so feel free to laugh or chuckle or whatever you want to do, because I do not like editing my video and I'm on my exercise ball, so you might see me bouncing because I enjoy doing that. All right, welcome to my channel. Before we get going, I want to mention I have registration open for February's meet and greet, INFJ virtual meet and greet. If you want to meet up with people like yourself, I know INFJs and autistic INFJs, we can be hard to find out in this big old world. So I created a space where we all come together and we just visit. It's very casual, laid back. I love it. It's one of my most favorite things to do because I have met so many amazing people. If you're interested in that, I have 2 sessions going to accommodate different time zones. Link is in the description of this video. Also, my new class, I'm so excited about, Healing Through Creation. This is specifically for INFJs and autistic INFJs. I wrote it myself. You will learn how to release and identify emotions that you've been holding on to for so long. Quiet that overthinking mind that we replay those tough emotions over and over again. Sorry. Got a frog going on in my throat again. And use creativity to heal. No pressure, no perfection, just a safe space to feel and express and have fun. If you're interested in learning more about this, again, the link is in the description of this video. It is called Healing Through Creation. Okay, let's get into this. This is an interesting topic. I want to explain this like this, a plant. Think about a plant. So we have this garden and we're growing so many different kinds of plants. We'll say flowers because I love flowers, but they can be whatever kind of plant you want. And we noticed that one of our flower plants is not doing so well. So what is it that we do when a plant isn't doing well? Well, we change the environment. We look at what's going on. Is it getting too much sun? Maybe not enough sun. Maybe the soil pH isn't right. Whatever it may be, we change the environment because we don't expect the plant to thrive in the same environment as every other plant. Because plants all need different environments to thrive, right? Some are the same and some aren't, and that's okay. When it comes to human, especially those who think and feel different, we are expected to change ourselves, basically stop being us, instead of the environment. When I heard this analogy, it wasn't my idea. It all made sense. Being neurodivergent myself, right? INFJ personality type, I have been reading many research reports, many findings that are actually saying that INFJs are neurodivergent, and autistic INFJs definitely are neurodivergent. So this is why we feel deeply that we need to hide who we are, because the world isn't designed for people like us. I'm not saying we're a victim. I just want to bring a new perspective to fitting in. Okay. And we're not coming from a victim mindset, because I don't like coming from that mindset. I just want to bring a new, fresh perspective for something for you to think about. So society is standardized. Schools, workplaces, social norms, one way of thinking and functioning. And mainly that's the neurotypical extroverted way. Sadly, that's what it is. Creativity, deep thinking, intuition, it gets suppressed in favor of conformity and efficiency, right? We just don't like that. That's what society just doesn't like that. So we must adapt to feel that we fit in. And adapting means that that part of us, our creativity, our deep thinking, our intuition that makes us us, our sensitivity, to adapt, that means we have to dampen that. We have to hide it, right? And again, this is where we get into masking our true thoughts, even our true selves, masking our true selves, toning it down, toning our creativity down, just to be accepted. Now, I know society, I can't say society as a whole, but I do know school systems, some of them are trying to accommodate the different levels of learning, the different individuals themselves, right? So they're really trying to accommodate those neurodivergent individuals as best they can. I know my son's school does a wonderful job, because it is not easy to accommodate so many different types of people. They're doing a wonderful job. But I do believe that society, especially career-wise, and how we're seen as individuals when we become an adult, has a long ways to go with this. So one thing to remember is when you're feeling bad about who you are, because we think different, we see different, we have different perspectives, we're extremely creative, there's so much different about us, and it will get us judged. We don't like the social aspects, so we don't like going out and being super social. We don't like having things to do absolutely every evening, being busy on the go. That's exhausting and sounds totally crazy to me. And I have been judged for not having that life, been told, maybe you can relate to this. So, oh, you need to like get out of your shell, go socialize more, and then you're going to be happy. Well, you know what? I was happy. I'm not happy when I go out and socialize. So why are you judging me, right? So when we feel bad about ourselves, because I used to let this make me feel bad about who I was, and start questioning, why am I so broken? Why can't I fit into this? Historically, this is quite interesting, because historically, most creative and innovative minds were thought to be neurodivergent. Did you know that? Like Einstein? That is super cool. That's a little bit of a Google search. Just search some neurodivergent minds, some famous neurodivergent people, and it might really shock you with who comes out. If society embraced different ways of thinking, I feel that we would progress faster instead of stifling in potential. I truly feel that way. The real issue isn't neurodivergence. It's not you, it's not me. The real problem is society. It's the system that we're all expected to fit into, right? So you don't need to fix yourself as a neurodivergent individual. You need to fix your soil or your environment. Going back to the plant analogy, right? Because we don't expect plants that aren't doing well to continue growing in that environment or that soil. So why should we expect ourselves to do that? So when we aren't doing well, we need to change. We need to figure out what it is that we're not doing well, and we need to change that. We need to stop apologizing for being different and seek environments where we can thrive. Like my INFJ meet and greet, the virtual meet and greet for one. That is one reason I started it, because I know how important it is to find environments that we thrive in, because that's what I did. And it took some searching. So I thought that I would make it easier for other INFJs and create a space where we can all come. If you're interested in that, again, check out the link in the description for more information. Ask yourself, where am I trying to force myself in bad soil? Think of the plant analogy, because this really helped me when I thought of it this way. Is yes, I'm like a plant and I'm not doing so well where I'm at. So what do I need to change? And change that. Don't be afraid to change it. It's all right. Do not put yourself into a mold that society has for you that you're not going to fit in, that you're never going to fit in. We're never going to ever fit in that mold. You aren't meant to blend in. As neurodivergent individuals, we are not meant to blend in. I believe that everyone was created for a purpose, a specific purpose. So you are meant to grow into exactly who you are. So neurodivergent individuals were created for their purpose. And I do believe it's because of the way that we can think deeply, our deep creativity, and everything else that we offer. So get out of that soil that is stopping you from growing, stopping you from thriving, stopping you from being who you are, and get into where you need to be. Thanks for joining me. I hope this was helpful, because I do know this is a struggle for lots of INFJs. We feel, and autistic INFJs, we feel that we constantly need to hide who we are. Why is it so scary to be ourselves? That is a question I get asked lots. Why is it so scary to be ourselves? Well, this is why. We are put into a society that is completely standardized. So it's not us, it's the system. But we don't have to conform to that system. We can be who we want to be and give our gifts to the world, because that's what we're supposed to do. I truly believe that. Thanks for joining me. I hope this was helpful. I hope it gave you something to think about. Again, if you're interested in the meet and greet, check out the link in the description. If you're interested in my new class, the link is in the description, Healing Through Creativity. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe to my channel. Thanks again, and I'll see you soon with a video. Bye for now.